All right, hello everyone. I wanted to give you an overview of the Fall 2020 Virtual Career Fair. This is an event that occurs every fall and spring semester for us at UC, but this is actually the first time we have done an entirely online virtual event, obviously as a result of COVID. So we're learning as we go, but I did want to give you some essential information to make sure that you're well prepared. The event takes place Tuesday, September 15th, as well as Wednesday, September 16th. My biggest recommendation is to participate in the Technical Career Fair Day on Wednesday, September 16th. So what does a virtual career fair look like? It's actually hosted by a third-party virtual career fair vendor called Premier Virtual. There's a YouTube link on this slide that kind of gives you an overview of that. I'll also ensure you have access to the Premier Virtual overview video on the class module for this week as well. Groups are sorted by major. Again, 2-day event. For IT, you're going to find the most relevant positions on the technical day, Wednesday, the 16th. So make sure that is your priority, although nothing prevents you from attending the first day on the 15th as well. There will be company booth information, such as positions that various recruiters are hiring for, what they do. You'll be able to submit your resume. I recommend this being a PDF document and some near perfect iteration of that at this point in the semester, which I'll try to give you all feedback on in advance of the career fair event. And you'll have access to actually chat with recruiters during the event as well. Okay. So this is an overview just kind of some of the key dates and key information that you should be aware of. There are instructions on this link for how to register for the event. We'll also provide you with a direct link to that as well in the coming slides. You'll use your UC email address, your name, your contact information, and all of that is important so that recruiters can be in touch with you during or after the activities. So a couple things to do in terms of preparing for this. Once you actually register for the event, you're going to upload your resume as a PDF. Recruiters that are in attendance at the event are able to see this. They can contact you directly based on the information from your resume, and you'll also be able to reach out to recruiters as well. Let's see. You're going to create an account. You'll choose a password, you'll click on Terms of Service, and be able to create your account, and then you'll be able to start browsing some of the resources available to you through Premier Virtual. Here is a direct registration link. I'll also make sure this is included in the course module to ensure that you have easy access to it. Decide what device you're going to use for the career fair. I recommend just having your standard computer as opposed to a phone or tablet or something like that. Just have your standard computer. Make sure that when you're participating, you're in a quiet space, something where you're not necessarily interrupted. Personally, I recommend using headphones, something that can block out some of the white noise or periphery noise that you may have potentially going on in the background. And then obviously ensure that you have a strong internet connection so that your conversations aren't broken up or your engagements aren't necessarily broken up as a result of limited connection. Make sure your camera's working, so test that in advance. Download and make sure you have the most common video conferencing apps such as WebEx, Teams. Those are things that are used already by the University of Cincinnati. And then there may be employers that use other things like GoToMeeting or Google Hangouts as well. I recommend ensuring that you are professionally dressed. In this type of event, it's typical that you would dress business professional. So I think that should be your target for this. And try to look the best you possibly can to put your best foot forward for the recruiters that are there and the companies that you have a chance to engage with. Plan to spend 1 to 2 hours at the event. It's something that occurs pretty much all day on the 15th and 16th, but I think the more time you can carve out intentionally to be there, the more value you will extract. Actually, past data has shown us at the University of Cincinnati that students that engage with 10 or more employers typically get at least 1 interview. So I would have 10 engagements as kind of a target for yourself. So on the day of the fair, you're going to log in. Link is directly provided here. You're going to start being able to browse virtual booths. You'll check in at the list of companies utilizing UC's Handshake application. You can look at job vacancies, company description, and you're going to be able to initiate a chat by text with any person at a booth that you would like to talk to. You'll be able to introduce yourself and think about your elevator pitch, which is one of the assignments this week. Kind of 3 to 4 sentences, but a brief introduction that describes you, who you are, what you're about, what are some of your backgrounds or competencies, and then what types of things could you offer to a company that would be of value to them. Close on a polite note and a positive note. And keep in mind that the company may reach out to you directly that day, or even within 24 hours. So make sure your phone voicemail is set up, and make sure you're checking your email on a regular basis. Any questions can be directed towards uccareerfair@gmail.com, and we have a full-time staff that's getting ready for this event, and I know all of those staff members are eager and willing to help you and want you to have the most successful experience possible. Thank you.